Welcome back, students. So we will discuss a new chapter, that is chapter 15 light. Chapter 15 light, that's in your textbook, page number 174. Okay. So light, in 6th standard you studied about light, luminous object, a reflection of light, light travels in a straight line, all those things. So in this first video we will discuss all those things. Okay. So what is light? It's a form of energy that help us to see objects around us, or it's a form of energy that help us in our vision, or it enables us to see objects around us, that is light. So light is a form of energy that help us in the sensation of sight, It's a form of energy that help us in the sensation of sight. Then light travels in a straight line, that is known as rectilinear propagation of light. In 6th standard we did so many activities related to this topic. Okay. So light travels in a straight line, that is known as rectilinear propagation of light. Means if you want to look a candle flame through a pipe, then the pipe should be a straight one. If any bend is there in that pipe, then we will not be able to see the candle flame. Means the light travels in a straight line. Here another activity is given. Here 3 cardboards are there, A and B, and made holes in these 3 cardboards. Okay. So the height of the distance from the cardboard to this hole is same for all the 3 cardboards. Okay. The distance from the bottom portion, that is this distance and this distance is same for all the 3 cardboards. Now I have placed a candle that is represented by the symbol S. Now I am viewing through these holes. So when I view through the hole, I will be able to see the candle flame. Because the light travels in a straight line, that is known as rectilinear propagation of light. Now I am replacing this cardboard B with a plain cardboard without any hole. I am replacing that cardboard B with another cardboard without a hole. So when you look through this side, you will not be able to see the candle flame. Means light travels in a straight line, that is known as rectilinear propagation of light. That is given in your textbook, page number 174. Then how do we see things? So this one, the sun is a luminous object. It will produce its own light, or it will emit its own light. So that light falls on this object, that is a tree, and it will get reflected back. And some of the light falling on the tree will be reflected back, and if that reflected rays reaches our eyes, and then we will be able to see that object. So the reflected ray from an object reaches our eyes, then we will be able to see that object. Then an object which emits light is called a source of light. It is known as a source of light. Light travels in rays and beams. A beam of light is a collection of rays A ray is a path taken by the light. Normally we will represent, we know light travels in a straight line. So, we will represent it with the help of a ray. So, that direction represents in which direction the light ray is travelling. In which direction the light ray is travelling. So, a ray of light is the direction of the path followed by the light emitted by a source. So, a ray of light is represented by this. So, in this direction the light ray is travelling. Here, next, parallel beam of light ray. Parallel beam of light ray. So, light from a distant object, suppose the sun. If you consider light from sun, we assume that it is far away from us and we assume that the sunlight reaches to our earth are parallel beam of light rays. So, parallel beam of light ray, a beam of light consisting of parallel rays of light is known as a parallel beam of light ray. So, parallel rays of light, that is a bundle of parallel rays of light, that is known as parallel beam of light. The rays of light coming from a far off source such as sun are parallel to each other. Then divergent beam is there, convergent beam is there. Divergent beam and convergent beam of light. Divergent beam of light means the beam of light consisting of rays diverging from a point source is known as diverging beam of light ray. A beam of light ray coming from the lighthouse, the headlight of a railway engine, car headlight, torch, etc. are divergent beam of light. Here, from this point source, all the light rays are coming from. All the light rays are coming from one point. So, that is known as a divergent beam of light ray. So, the light ray will spread around. Okay. From one point, from a single point source, all the light rays are coming. So, that is represented by a divergent beam of light ray. Then convergent beam is there. Convergent beam of light ray means all the light rays will converge to a point, or all the light rays will meet at a single point, or all the light rays are coming closer to a point. That is known as convergent beam of light ray. A beam of light consists of rays coming closer to each other and finally it meets at a point. All the light rays will be coming closer to each other and finally they will meet at this point. That is known as convergent beam of light ray. Okay, convergent beam of light ray. Then reflection of light. In 6th standard you studied about reflection of light. So, what is meant by reflection of light? The bouncing back of light when it falls on a smooth polished surface. The bouncing back of light when it falls on a smooth polished surface is known as reflection of light. Suppose when you throw a ball on to a wall, what will happen? The ball will bounce back. In the same way, when light falls on a polished smooth surface, it will be reflected back. That is known as reflection of light. That process is known as reflection of light. So, if we throw a tennis ball at a wall, the ball bounces back. This means that when the tennis ball strikes the wall will send it back. Similarly, when a ray of light or when light rays falls on the surface of an object, the object will send it back. That process is known as reflection of light. Now, mirror will, in 6th standard you studied, mirror will reflect the light. That means mirror will change the direction of the light. Mirror will change the direction of the light. So, during reflection, the direction of the light ray gets changed. During reflection, the direction of light ray will change. Reflection causes a change in the direction of light ray. Different materials reflect light to different extent. Silver is one of the best reflectors of light. Silver is one of the best reflectors of light. We see our image onto a mirror due to the reflection of light. The surface of clean water also act as a reflecting surface. When we look at a mirror, our image will be seen on the mirror, that is due to the reflection of light. So, mirror changes the direction of light that falls on it. Clean water or the surface of clean water can also reflect the light. Surface of clean water also act like a mirror and changes the path of light that falls on it due to reflection. Now what are the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror? Plane mirror means the reflecting surface is a straight one. Like this we can draw a plane mirror. So, this portion is the non-reflecting portion. This portion will not reflect the light, only this portion will reflect the light. This portion will reflect light. So, if the reflecting surface is a flat one, then we will call it as a plane mirror. So, what are the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror? That is, first one, image is virtual and cannot be cast on the screen. Image is virtual and cannot be cast on the screen. In 6th standard you studied about a shadow can be seen only on the screen. That screen can be a wall, can be a ground, all those things we discussed. Here also, if you want to see and if you are able to cast an image or if you are able to produce an image on a screen, that can be a wall, ground, then that image is known as real images. We will discuss it later. So, first point, the image is virtual, means we cannot cast the image on the screen. Only on the mirror we will be able to see the image. We will not be able to cast it on the screen or on a paper or on the wall of a building or on the ground. We will not be able to cast it on the screen. We can see it only on the mirror. That is a virtual image. Second point, it is erect. Erect means upright. Erect means upright. Okay. If in which way you will see your image on a plane mirror? You will see it in the same way. Okay, that is known as erect image or upright image. Okay, then the image is laterally inverted, that is reversal of left and right. That is the reversal of left and right. That is known as lateral inversion. Then the size of the image is same as that of the object. Size of the image is same as that of the object. Means if the image is 5 cm in size, means height, then if the object is 5 cm in height, then the image is also 5 cm in height. That is, the size of the image is same as that of the object. Then last one, the image formed is as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Yeah, this one is a object. This one is a object. This one is a plane mirror. This one is a image. This one is a image. Here you can see the distance between the object and this mirror is 3 meter. The distance between the object and the mirror is 3 meter. So, the distance between the image and the mirror is also 3 meter. Okay. The distance between the image and the mirror is also 3 meter. So, here the object is placed in front of the mirror 3 meters away. So, we will get the image behind the mirror, that is 3 meter behind the mirror. 3 meter behind the mirror, that is the distance between the object and the mirror is equal to the distance between the image and the mirror. Now, here you can see a virtual and real images. Real image is always inverted. I will tell you, it can be obtained on the screen. Here virtual image is erect one. Here you can see this one is a object. In which way the image is formed? The image is formed in the same way as that of the object. So, this image is a virtual image. That image is a virtual image. Here you can see this one is a object. The image formed is an inverted one. The image formed is an inverted one. So, that image is a real image. That image is a real image. So, real image that can be obtained on the screen. A image that can be obtained on the screen, that is a real image. It is always inverted. If you able to produce a image of this pen, if you are able to produce a real image of the pen, then you will get the image like this, inverted one. Okay. So, real image is always inverted. Then it is formed on the same side of the mirror where the object is placed. Yeah, the real image is formed on the same side of the mirror where the object is placed. Images of actors and actors on the screen in cinema hall is an example for real image. So, real image means that can be seen on the screen. It is always inverted one. Now, virtual image. Virtual image which can be seen only on a mirror. Only on a mirror we will be able to see the image. We will be able to see the image only on a mirror. We cannot obtain it on the screen. We cannot obtain it on the screen. Only on the mirror we will be able to see the image. Then it is always erect. It is always erect means upright. Then it is formed behind the mirror. It is formed behind the mirror. Then our image in a plane mirror is an example for virtual image. That is an example for virtual image. Now, what are the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror? I already explained it. So, first one, virtual and erect. First one, virtual and erect. Laterally inverted, that is left right inversion will be there between the object and its image. That is known as lateral inversion. Then third point, the size of the image size and the object size will be same, and the shape also. Okay, of the same size and shape as the object. The image is of same size and shape as the object. Means if the object is 5 centimeter in height, the image is also 5 centimeter in height. Then at the same distance from the mirror as the object, that is the distance between the object and the mirror is equal to the distance between the image and the mirror. That is here. So this one is a plane mirror. Here height of this cantle is 2 centimeter. So this one is a object. So we will get the image of the cantle here. So this one is a image. So the height of this object is 2 centimeter. Here the height of the image is also 2 centimeter. Now the distance between the mirror and the object is 3 centimeter. The distance between the image and the mirror is also 3 centimeter. Now the distance between the object and its image. The distance between the object and this image is 6 centimeter. Means you need to add this distance and this distance. So 6 centimeter means 3 plus 3, that is 6 centimeter. Then lateral inversion. I told you the image formed by a plane mirror is laterally inverted. Means lateral inversion is a phenomena in which the left appears to be the right and the right appears to be the left. So if you stand in front of the plane mirror and raise your right hand, the image will raise its left hand. So left-right inversion will be there between the object and its mirror image. That is known as lateral inversion. So here a person is standing in front of the mirror and he is raising his right hand. So in the image, this one is the image seen on the plane mirror. That image is a virtual image and that image will raise its left hand. Okay, the left hand of the image is raised. So that left-right reversal between the object and its mirror image is known as lateral inversion. Now, so if you write so many alphabets, if you write the alphabets in a paper and when you keep it in front of the mirror, you will get the mirror image of that alphabet. Here it is given the alphabet K is look like this. R, cat. Here cat is written and if you place it in front of the mirror, it will be formed a mirror image. So the word ambulance. The word ambulance on the ambulance is written in its mirror image form. The word ambulance is written on that vehicle in its mirror image form. So in this way we will write the word ambulance on that vehicle. So what will happen is that a person in front of the driver of the vehicle ahead of the ambulance can read through the rear view mirror ambulance written on it and give way to it. So when you look through this rear view mirror, you will be able to read it in the same way, ambulance. Okay, if it is written in its mirror image form and when we view through the rear view mirror, we will be able to read in the same way. So we will be able to give way for the ambulance. So when the driver of a vehicle ahead of the ambulance looks through the rear view mirror, that person can read the ambulance in this way. That person can read the ambulance in this way and he can give way for it. Okay, he can give way to that vehicle. So what will happen if you wrote it in the other form in that ambulance vehicle? If it is written in the normal way, When we view through the rear view mirror, we will not be able to read it properly. Okay, we will not be able to read it properly. So, light is a form of energy that produces a sensation of sight. Light travels in a straight line. Reflection of light is there, that is a bouncing back of light from a polished surface. So, reflection of light means, or due to reflection of light, there will be a change in the direction of light ray. Reflection causes a change in the direction of light ray. A mirror will reflect the light, at the same time it causes change in the direction of light ray. Then plane mirror will reflect the light. The image formed by the plane mirror is virtual, erect, laterally inverted, then of the same size and shape of the object at the same distance from the mirror as the object is. Okay, thank you.